What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your entire family. It is Bourbon County Day for me. I am cracking into the variants finally. I did get my hands on these a little early. It's good to know somebody. All right, guys, we'll leave it there. So, happy Thanksgiving. Here we are. It is one of the variants. I wasn't able to get all of them, just a couple of them. This one in particular is the chocolate Praline Stout, and you'll notice it's in the OG 16.9 ounce bottle, bomber, whatever you want to call it. In retrospect, this is what the non-variant was this year, 4-packs. They pivoted to 10-ounce bottles, which I think is absolutely genius. The variants, however, they left in the OG bottle format. So that's okay, because these are the ones you kind of do really want to share. Matter of fact, I'm cracking it open right now with you guys because my brother-in-law's coming over and we're going to be doing the variant tasting next to the regular base. So that'll be fun just for us. That will not be recorded, but it'll be fun to do just for a side note on our own. So let's get into this. Bourbon County Brand Stout Chocolate Praline Stout is an imperial stout aged in bourbon barrels with cocoa nibs, hazelnut, cashews, dates, almonds, and other natural flavors. Sounds like this one's just going to be like a nuttier version of the base. Hopefully it's nutty and chocolatey. So let's crack into it, see what it's about. I did leave this out for quite a few hours. When did I pull this? So this was completely refrigerated and I pulled it at about 7:30 this morning. At time of recording, it is 10:51. So that's how much time it's had to warm up. Still got a nice little chill on it. I tend to like a little chill on my bourbon barrel aged stouts in 2025. So that's what it is. We got the little taster. Let's go in. Not completely, syrup as I pour it. It looks like some brown black mixture accumulating in the glass, and we've got darkness in the glass nonetheless. So nothing too exciting about that besides, it is kind of thin. It's not like, a syrup, jet fuel, black midnight oil liquid. It's just a little bit lighter than that. I found the base to be pretty thin this year. That's just my opinion on it. So we got a mocha creamy head, little, dark cinnamony head, dark beige tan. It's dissipating fairly quickly. What's the ABV, did I say? What is the ABV on this? 14, read this. So August 13th, 25, and it's 14.6% ABV. It was really hard to read that, I'm not going to lie. So let's get a nose. The head is completely dissipated. Here it is, chocolate praline. Let's get a nose. We get a lot of the base. But it's chocolatier. It's got more, I always say like brownie and ganache. This has way more milk chocolate, way more ganache, way more baker's chocolate. Still a raisiny date, dark fruit mashup here. It's definitely still present. Hazelnutty, almondy. Just kind of those blended up together with a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of syrup. That's what it smells like to me. Hershey syrup in the mix too, like a nice douse, whatever, doused in honey syrup. This has a little bit more sweetness, a little bit less roast. I don't get too much coffee. I tend to like the coffee. I don't get it really in this one, but it's just a light little dusting. I definitely get like cocoa powder, cocoa nibs. Again, I'm leaning towards Hershey syrup, some blended up hazelnuts, almonds, dates, raisins, little prune. So again, I'd say this is a little bit more chocolatey than the base. So I do like that on first impressions, maybe a touch more nutty, but I don't get a lot of the barrel. I guess there's like vanilla sweetness that's offsetting the barrel presence. So let's get into it, guys. Chocolate praline. Cheers. Cheers, Goose Island. Happy Thanksgiving. Dryness and barrel on the back end, flexing. I really like the barrel on the back end again. I'm liking the barrel presence this year. It tends to be a little bit stronger in my opinion. Even I got that on the base. It's just nice and fresh. It's kind of oaky without the woody toothpick. It's got some nice vanilla, some nice fruitiness, a touch of like a cherry raisin. But I tend to think I'm just getting a lot of raisin this year rather than any big cherry note on this one and the base itself. This is just a nice mashup. It's a little bit nuttier. It's a little bit more complex than the base, as it should be. Cocoa nibs, Hershey syrup definitely present. Again, I'm getting that beautiful chocolate ganache. Chocolate. Getting chocolate ganache. I really like it. It's not too overpronounced, but definitely more chocolatey than the base, which I really like. I was actually hoping the base would be closer to this, actually, but this is tending to be, not a chocolate bomb, but certainly chocolatey, right? Like a Snickers Kit Kat bar. You're taking a bite out of that. It's got some milk chocolate, baker's chocolate. We got a hint of dark chocolate, little bit of coffee roast. And again, the dark fruits kind of now, instead of the base really flexing, these are getting overlooked a little bit because of that chocolate, because of the nuttiness kind of sitting over the top of that. It's real nice. I mean, this is nice. I love the balance on this. I think it has beautiful drinkability at 14.6. Again, it's thinner. Maybe it's a hair thicker than the base here. I think there's a little more of oomph to it in terms of body, not by much. But it just feels a little bit more thick and viscous because of the adjuncts here. Again, not a chocolate bomb, but a little bit more brownie batter. A lot of like Hershey syrup. If you just squirted Hershey syrup, I'm getting that kind of mashing up really well with that wet barrel. Nice wet barrel presence here. But the sweetness really offsets it. So it's not even really burning or anything. It's just a nice presence in the background. So I don't know, guys. It's nutty. It's chocolatey. I think it's more chocolatey than nutty, but it's got both of those things, which I'm really liking as you're calling this the chocolate praline stout. So I don't think it's like incredibly complex. I think it's got enough of all aspects in terms of nuts, chocolate, which I think is very nice, and barrel, and then the base kind of sitting underneath in a really nice fashion. It's good. I mean, I think I do like this more than the base, actually, which is a great thing. The barrel is definitely, it's flexing pretty good on this one. It's interesting because like the vanilla and the chocolate are just kind of getting bumped out at the very end by a little bit of like coffee roast bitterness, barrel bitterness. Again, and then the wet barrel kind of just asserting its dominance over the sweetness, which I really do like in this. And you're meant to get the bourbon barrel. It's Bourbon County brand stout, guys. Bourbon barrel aged. So this is tasty. It's not like overly nutty, and it's not overly chocolatey, but it is more chocolatey than nutty in my opinion, but it's a nice mix of both. So is this better than the 10 ounce base? I think so. And where do I put it? Because it's tasty. I'm gonna go 4.29. 4.29 out of 5 is where I'm sticking this. Could go a little higher, but I do like it more than the base. So there's my full review, guys, of the Bourbon County. I'm going to share this with my brother, let it open up, and I can give you more notes later if you guys want to communicate down in the comment section below. Let me know, did you get it? Are you planning on getting it? Will you spend the 26, 25, 23 bucks, wherever it is, whatever it is where you can get it, it's in that range. So another Bourbon County variant in the books, guys. Cheers, Posiamas. Happy Thanksgiving.